Lisa, look at this. It's the first bloom on this thing. I don't see any more. I see new. I wonder if we got a smell. Ooh. Yes, it does. Oh yeah, that's got a smell. Look at that squash. Now this one is getting blooms, and what comes up rots. So I don't know. I'm gonna cut that leaf. Cut that leaf. Cut that leaf. These are eggplants, pepperplants, eggplants.
Also, I'm still waiting for you guys to hit me up on Xbox. I have an Xbox. I'm heading out, Pop.
Look at that squash on that thing, boy.
I see you starting to grow stuff. You got some good tomatoes over here too.
Yeah, look at that big one. That big door.
Yeah, I'd like to have that fried up.
Alrighty, Pop. We'll be back Thursday.
Huh?
We'll be back Thursday. We just came to give Mom a car charger. It's a portable one, so she doesn't have to always have it hooked up over here.
We don't have a car charger?
Yeah, there's a trickle charge, but it's not like a full-blown car charger. The one that we're lending Mom is a portable car charger.
Oh, she's got a dress on. Yellow. What's that on your finger? Come here, let me take a picture of it. Oh yes. Oh, that's got little.
It's got bees on it.
Yeah. That's Joey's. No, it'd be Emma's engagement ring. That's pretty.
I like it.
You need to figure out if you want to go to the beach.
I've got him on the Crystal Light jackets and water. Every once in a while, I'll bring him home and dye it Mountain Dew. Which is closer, the beach or the spring?
That's a good question. I don't know. Both are around like an hour and a half away. Alright, you have to decide which beach you want to go to then.
What's the closest beach?
I don't know. A beach.
Well. Is that Donovan?
Run around and noise, brother.
Don. Did you do that with that can again?
He's got,
There's not an empty one.
I love you guys. Yeah. My son is seeing how big it is here.
We'll set it out there.
Rides his bike. He, like I said, he does take his older brothers around. He's the baby.
I still hear Katie did. I don't know what. That's a pot house. That's what that is. And I want you to look how these things are sprouting. Boy, they're kicking butt. That's some kind of pepper. I'll tell you the truth, I don't think not sure. That's gotta be, that says bell pepper. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time to root some of these azaleas. I've been told that you can't root them in just water. So that's what I've been told. So I'm gonna try one more time to root these azaleas, and I'm going to trim off a lot of the leaves. And I'm gonna try one more time. I've had more failures. That was a pretty ring on her finger. Now, I'm kind of perplexed. Okay. Now, I'm gonna punch holes. I don't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. Now, let me okay. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set these over here. Now, what I'm gonna do, that gets some diffuse sun and it's gonna keep humidity in there. Now, there was something else. Boy, I'm wanting to start another gardenia, but I'm just gonna cool it. That's branched. Boy, that's got a sweet smell to it, Miss Lisa. Now, got a weed there, and a weed there, and a weed there. I don't know what that is. Pull that off. This thing's really growing. I like that. I'm going to give these strawberries the runners I got started here. I'm going to give them another week, and I'm going to start transplanting them in. I'm going to make a hanging basket out of this. I got some hangers coming, and I want a big strawberry patch. Now, is that thing. Yeah, it's rooting. These are ready to hang. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a new leaf. Oh, that don't. Got some more blooms. Okay. All right. This thing is really kicking butt. And I've just recently learned that when the cool weather comes, you can trim these back. And these things will get new growth when it gets warm again. I hope she gets that lawnmower today. I don't know who that is. That's James. Boy, that gardenia smells good. I can smell that thing. Oh my goodness. That smells so good, Lisa. I love that. I love that. Now, what the heck is that? Somebody's getting a new... Tracy's getting a new... Looks like a refrigerator. She's getting a... Yeah, it's a refrigerator. She's getting a 3-door refrigerator. Wow. Yeah, it's going to Tracy's house. She's the lady that gives me a bunch of plants. Anyway. I'm out here piddling around a little bit. The sun's out. I think I've got one here. This is a crepe myrtle. Oh. Well, both of them's got roots on it. Wow. I'm gonna take these over here where I can keep a watch on them, and this is crepe myrtles. This is crepe myrtles. All right. I wonder, you know what? I think I'm gonna put them. I think I'm gonna put them See that? Crepe myrtle. And keep them there. Seems like a little bit of this stuff starting to act like it's supposed to. Alright, that one's got a root started on it. Yeah. And these, I think when these things start getting these little white knobby things on them like that, they're fixing to sprout roots. Is what I think. Now, I don't know. I think these are crepe myrtles. And you know what? I think I better put a lid on this rooting hormone. Let me go. These are crepe myrtles here, and I'm gonna now. I'm gonna go stick that under there with them azaleas. Oh. Okay. And I'm gonna stick that under there. There we go. Now, all right. Now I need to cover this back up. What's today? Today, Monday, yes, Monday. Trash runs tomorrow. Oh. Okay. It might not rain today, but I ain't gonna take a chance. So, I'm going in. Alright, I'm gonna try to start some jalapeno plants again. And if I can't get them going this time, I don't know. GoPro, stop recording. Let me get my cutter. Okay. That one's cut free. That one's cut free. Now this, dang. I don't know. Alright. That one's cut free. I hope I'm getting pictures of this, guys. Cut free. I don't know. That one needs to have them. I got runners coming off of that. Well, dang. Now this, dang. I don't know. All right. That one's cut through. I hope I'm getting pictures of this, guys. Cut through. I don't know. That one needs to have them. I got runners coming off of that. Well, dang. There's a Amazon package I didn't notice. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, Lisa, that smells so good. Now, hope this takes. Now, I kind of got a story about me. I was about 33 or 34 years old. I had moved to Virginia and started a business, furniture business. It's called Southside Upholstery. And I was mainly just doing reupholstery and some custom building. And I rented this building in Dinwiddie. And it was across the street from the Dinwiddie courthouse. The building was an old building that was built in about 1915, something like that. And the name of that business in there was Dinwiddie Ford. And I mean, they were selling Fords way back there when they was T models and stuff like that. It was a pretty good sized building, had a big garage on it and everything, had a parts department section and all that, and a showroom. And the owner of the building, Sam Bishop, he was the man that started Dinwiddie Ford in that building by then. And Ford Motor Company had told him he had to give up his franchise or build a new building out on the interstate. So he did that. So he had that old building sitting there right across the street from the courthouse. And he wanted to know about being interested in buying the building. Said he'd give me good terms on it and all that stuff. Well, of course I was. And the part of the building that I was in was the showroom. That's what I had my shop in. I didn't have anything in the garage part. Didn't even know what was back there. I didn't know anything about the parts department part or the body shop. And he had a renter in part of the building, and the garage part, that's the part where they had all the hydraulic lifts and all that stuff, was in there. And it was full of machines that a newspaper there, I think it was called Progress, in that they had to remodel, had to upgrade all their printing machines and everything, so they had all the old machines sitting in there. And so I paid the down payment, and I was making payments on it, and I was collecting rent from the guy in the body shop. And here's the thing. There was a ton of old parts in the parts department for old models, and I mean some of that stuff going back to the 1930s. New parts. There was even parts in there for 1955 Thunderbirds. And up in the loft of that building, it's a brick building, and up in the loft of that thing was all these old banners and displays and pictures and stuff that they change every year for the new models, and all that stuff was up there. And all of it had a tremendous value on it, but I wasn't even aware of that. I was just interested in getting that stuff out of there. And So I was giving away a lot of stuff, and one day a guy come in there, and there was some brake part it was mechanical brakes, I think on like a 39 Ford or 37 Ford, something like that. And there was another guy on it, and the other guy offered me $500 for it. Of course, I jumped on that, and that's when I realized I was giving away a fortune in that thing. And all them machines in the garage part that belonged to the newspaper, they said they didn't want them. And them things must have weighed a ton each. And there was melting pots on them things that melted the old type. There was all kind of brass. I give away a fortune, a small fortune on that. Didn't know no better, and I partly blame my daddy too, because he should have known. Especially all them banners, you know, where people has an old car they restored, and here's a banner saying for that year, and there's like a 1939 Ford, and it has all the advertising and all that stuff. I give away, I'm pouring some water on my thing here. Just a ton of stuff. And it was a brick building, and it was 3-tier brick. In other words, it just wasn't one set of bricks, it was 3 rows going up in all them walls. Should have never got rid of that. But that was another mistake. I would have stayed in that building, except my brother, my youngest brother, the one that was in Vietnam twice and wounded twice and all that stuff, and he just got out of a place that he had not a lot of mental problems because of the thing with Vietnam. So I give him a job, and then I don't know how or why, but I like, what the hey, would you like to be part of the business? And I let him in the business. Didn't charge him nothing or anything. And there again, you don't do business with your relatives. Big mistake. He started drinking and all that stuff. And I got frustrated with it. I closed the business up. And his partnership in the business was limited, so he really didn't have no say over nothing. He tried to stop it, but I didn't stop it. I closed the business, and I moved. That's when I moved to Hopewell, Virginia, which is about 40 miles away, and I started Classic Furniture, and that's where I was manufacturing classic reproduction furniture and stuff. And that was a pretty successful business. But that one ended in with him. I still can't believe I didn't realize that stuff had a value on it. But people that's into collecting Ford stuff, you know, that was, but by the time I realized I was giving away a fortune, I had gotten rid of most of it. And the machines that was in the back there in the garage, I give them somebody just for scrap. I give them away. Just come in here and haul it away. Well, that guy made a pretty penny off all that too. My gosh, what a mistake that was. And that's back when my baby boy, my son, he was like 2 or 3. And they had a thing you could drive your car up on, and there's a pit under it, and you could go down under there, walk down under there and work on the car underneath. And somehow or another, he got out there one day and he set that thing on fire. It wasn't a big fire, but it could have been. But that was my baby. And anytime he seen UPS coming with delivery for fabrics and stuff, he'd come running in there, PUS, Dad, PUS. God bless his heart. He was like 3, he was like 3, and my daughter was like 5. And that was about the time she started to school. Oh, wow. Well, there's another rabbit hole, and I don't want to be going down that thing no more. But boy, and you know the things you drive your car up on that goes up in the air with them, there was 4 of them in the garage part. And I give them things away. I could have sold them. I didn't know it at the time, but somebody said, well, what do you want for them? I said, just get them up and they're yours. So they got them. They knew they went down in the ground and all that stuff. I give them things away. Lord have mercy. I had my main part of my business was in the showroom. I had finished furniture stuff in there for sale all the time. Lord, Lordy. Yeah, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Anyway, I'm thinking it's getting on up around 6 o'clock, so I'm going to pick them 2 tomatoes over there and take my butt inside and take my little package with the wire. I get, folks, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. What a dummy I was. Yes, sir. And there was a lot of historical value all around that building, you know, right there at the courthouse. The courthouse was the old courthouse. It was the same courthouse building that and during the Civil War, the Battle of the Dinwiddie Courthouse, you know, it was Union troops and Southern troops fighting there all around there. And I got another story, I won't tell it now, about what was down there in my front yard, where it was a Civil War camp there, Yankee camp. Anyway, that's my story, folks. I'm sticking to it. I'll see you in the next one. See ya. GoPro, stop recording.